Back up a little bit.
Videoing.
Just slowly. No. I need to see if I can pull. I'm gonna twist it. If I can. He's on his bumper. Hey, whoa!
You're on your bumper.
You're caught on your bumper. Shut it off. Hello and welcome back. Today we're starting a demise of a 92 Buick Roadmaster. So anyways, 92 Buick Roadmaster Limited, belonged to my father-in-law. He's no longer with us. I'm going to send the car home to him the only way I know how. Win, lose, or draw, buddy, whatever happens with this car. Just know that I give her back to you the only way I know how. The way I told you I was going to in the first place.
What are you doing, Mikey?
Pulling the trunk apart
Why are you pulling the trunk apart?
to get it stripped for a derby.
What are you doing?
Taking out taillights, taking out the trunk liner, because there's no plastic allowed,
Why?
because it's flammable.
Flammable.
Yep.
Wouldn't leave a big mess all over the track, right?
Yes.
Ah. Keep it clean.
Mikey, did you put deodorant on today?
Yeah.
From the smell of it? Oh, probably not.
And Braden, what did you say you were doing?
I want to break this door.
And let's go see what Sean's doing.
Sean, eh?
Well, everybody doesn't know you as Orville
Well-
yet.
A finance company come, took the motor out of the car. Forgot to tell the father-in-law that wasn't part of the deal, so they came, picked that up, and now she's millless.
For anybody that knows Orville and my dad, you'll know that wipers was a big thing. Both of them are here. No motor, but both the wipers are here.
So anywho, I sold the motor and tranny out of this to a gent. He's putting it in a hot rod truck that he's building. So part of the car will live on. The other part of the car, it's going home where it belongs. Like I said, it belonged to my father-in-law, so I'm gonna put a motor and tranny in her. We're gonna smash the shit out of her. We're sending her up so he can have her back. You know, I initially bought this Ford Derby car. It was in too good a shape, so I gave it to him. He drove it. He passed away a couple of years back. I can't do it. Just so. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that. I bought this car probably 10, 12 years ago. The bastard was like Christine. I gave it to my father-in-law so he'd have something to drive. He told me when he was done with it, he'd give it back to me, so it came home. When he drove it, odometer would go up 5K. He'd drive 250,000 miles, it wouldn't matter. It'd go up 5K, and then next time he drove it, it'd roll off a couple hundred. Next time you drove it, it might go up 50,000. I think on the Odo right now, there's 384,000 on it. It's probably got close to 700,000. He drove it home, went for a tour down before, you know, see all of his family, say his dues. He brought it home. I initially bought this car with the intent that he would get it. He wanted it as soon as he seen it. Of course, it was going into winter. I parked it out back, and he asked me, "Buddy, what are you doing with it?" I said, "Gonna smash the shit right out of it come spring." Oh, you know, of course, anybody who knew my father-in-law, well, that was great, but not with this car, because he wanted it. So he's like, hold her, I'll take that car. And I said, no, it's not in that great a shape. So anyways, come springtime, Derby season started rolling around. We were prime into it. He was there. We were doing the deal. It was like having a second shot at life for me, having him stand there when I come out of the ring. So I threw him the keys one day, told him to bring it around, that we were going to start stripping it. So I brought it in the shop here, lifted it up in the air. He seen underneath of it. It just underwent about $5,000 worth of repairs, and that consisted of all new shocks all the way around, all 4 coil springs on all 4 corners, new upper and lower ball joints, inner outer tie rod ends, you name it. I even got the collars for the tie rod ends, front pads, rotors, calipers, rear shoes, drums, wheel cylinders, axle seals, bypassed the air ride, put normal shocks in it, springs out of a Caprice wagon, etc., etc. He's seen all the nice, fancy, new, shiny parts and labels and all that. And, you know, I said to him, I said, I'm going to pull the wheels, check the brakes, make sure, you know, because we have to have brakes, plate it up. Anyways, as luck would have it, on my end, it needed 2 flex lines. So I told him, I said, go down to, you know, I phoned the parts supplier, they had them, he went down, he picked them up, brought it up, we put them on. So I said, well, it's getting late in the day now, you know, maybe we won't strip it today. I turned around and told him to take it outside there. Of course, he took off outside with it. Hey, the hell is this black mark out here, about 4.5 city blocks long with her, and he come back and says, Jesus, that thing works pretty good. Well, I had already made arrangements prior to. I handed him the safety for it, and he couldn't believe it. So off to the MTO he went, he registered her, came back, put the plates on it. He took her home. It was his own, he made it his bitch. Grandkids were never allowed to get in it because they might get it dirty. Anyways, fast forward. He, like I said, he went up yonder. He's doing his deal and I'm doing mine. I'm gonna send it home to him, so you watch. You can watch the videos happen here. We'll do a build. We'll bring you in piece by piece. We won't bore you anymore. I just went through a long-winded spiel. Please take this time to like and subscribe, and when we get more into the build or the stripping and that, we'll bring you back in and show you how we do it our way, the Canadian way. Thank you. Hello and welcome back. As you can see, we got some lights coming out of her and whatnot. Got some gently used parts for sale. Got some, this is a 92 Buick Roadmaster. 92, 91, 92 will interchange, some 93s. So if any user planning on doing up any of these, you got your clearance lights, you got signal lights, you got your headlights laying here, you know. They'll clean right up and look beautiful, composite. Anybody wants any parts or knows anybody who has one of these and needs some parts, let me know. I'd love to see anything that can go on, you know, to help somebody out. You know, other than that, we're just carrying on with the deconstruction of the car, as you might say. Beautiful day, old Henry Roy sitting out in the rain. Of course, the Dodge probably won't start when I go out and go home, but that's cool, I guess. Watch for the fat guy walking down the side of Highway 2 here, kicking a Pepsi can. Anywho, we might be heading out of town here for a little bit tonight. Go have some cold snacks. Maybe provide some entertainment for you. You know, you never know. Probably not, but Anywho, sounds good. It's been a long day. I'm cold, I'm wet, hot soap. I take it off, but glare off top of the head and kill everybody. But anywho, we're just working away on this. We'll be at her for another hour or two or 6:35 something.
What are you boys doing?
We'll get her all got to do. We'll start hitting humanoid. See what they're doing.
Mikey, how you making out?
First, I'll turn the radio down. You know, hold on, Brandon.
Oh.
I don't like your harder than any time. Shut up. Thank you.
Daddy,
What are you doing, Braden?
look at what I
Hey, Mikey, turn the
got.
camera away from there.
Look at
There's
what I
Brandon's
got.
road piece right there. Check that out. She's a Buick Roadmasters. She's got the Dyna-Ride. There's that Dynamax. What's that say? I don't know. I can't read.
Dyna-Ride.
Dyna-Ride. Dyna-Ride. Good quality parts for sale. That's worth about $250 if anybody wants one. No, probably not. Take a look at the interior in that thing. Bet you most of you probably lost, you know, well, your mind. See, we had some mice nests in there. Holy Jesus, that looks like a whole colony. Oh no, that's Mikey. Mikey, get out of the box, see?
How you making that up there, Braden?
Suspension's not that strong.
This door's done.
Yeah, there's more than see what Braden's up to. 5 grand, still got stacked on, trying to look all my
Trunk's done. All the junk's being thrown in there.
Oops. That's broke.
Braden,
Yes. Ah, oh, hello.
Wheel tried to squeal and I lost the wheel. I let her the clutch and began to twitch. Then I knew it had to be fixed. Oh, sorry. I mean, driving down the road in my Buick. Well, this old Buick, she's been a goddamn good car. Never really drove it very far, but it's been a good goddamn car. I went, take a water, slid down, and I had a jump of a car. Them hillbillies hit me all the heat, but I don't give a shit, 'cause a Buick they'll never beat. That's right. Well, as sad as it looks, we're done for today. We will look at her. Wasn't in too bad a shape. Looks like something JD Hogg would drive. Well, there you go, boys. Let's get her done. Great. That's the tire Mikey fixed right there. As you can tell. Not much has changed.
No, you told me to,
Oh,
Flat me.
I know. I told you to let the air out of them. No motor and tranny in her. Didn't want her rolling. Worst spot of the car right there. On the body, for the most part. I mean, no, we know it's not meant and whatnot, but pretty damn close. Like I said, finance company came, took the motor out of it. Not much left to do under here except get all the wiring out. Might just decide to take that out. That's the ABS unit. In doing so, go over there to the junction block. Take those 2 wires right there. Wait for the camera to come back in focus. those two wires down there, run them. Take the large line, that one right there. Cap it off. That goes to the rear brakes. That one right there. We'll take that. Probably put her in new right there and run her down, you know, by the steering shaft, between the steering shaft and the inner fender well that's coming out. We'll put a T in it, go the, you know, left front, and come across under the cross member here to the right front. That'll be good enough for brakes. That's all you need. That's good enough for the girls we hang around. So, anywho, cut 3 sides of the hood out. You know, go up, come back, roll that around the front. Which that's the man that owned the car right there. That was his nickname that his daughter gave him. Pretty much since time she could open her mouth and speak. But anywho, there you go. Once again, 1992 Buick Roadmaster Limited. So 77 Monte Carlo bumper going to be put on the front. We're going to load that by any means necessary. Don't know if it's cement or what. Anywho, we're going to call her a day. Thank you for being part of it. We'll get this aired, you know, so you can see her. We'll carry on with the build. AC condenser is going to get some aeration, so we can leave it in there, and it'll take the ground of the blow, protect the rad. You guys all know most of this, but for the new guys, new young lads, ladies and fellers and fellates trying to get into the sport, we'll get you some ideas on what to do and what not to do. We'll show you what we do. I mean, you're not able to do a lot in this demolition. I never really did. I'm a retarded driver, you know. I know how to make it work to the best of the advantage. You know, I didn't spend 46,000 hours working on it and drive tons of money into it. You don't need to. You're a good driver. You know how to get her done. You'll be there at the end. You won't necessarily win it, but you'll have a lot of fun along the way. Hopefully when it's all said and done, the front end and the ass end will be in the air and we're all good. All right, have a good night. We'll bring you back. See you in the morning. Take care. Please take time to like, subscribe, comment, hit your notifications button so when we post new videos, you'll be able to, you know, get the notification for it and watch along with us. Got a few videos on there now, you know, different events, camping, doing the deal, playing cornhole, you know. Once again, come along with us for the ride. You got nothing to lose. It's free to like and subscribe, so, you know, comment, all that. You only got your sanity to lose, so nothing much worth worrying about here. Have a great night. Bye.